Jimmy, this is MC Alfred.
All right, everybody, now we want to welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, the incredibly talented pop hip-hop artist Tobias. Hello and welcome to the show.
How are you guys? Yo hablo español también. So
There you go.
Mama La Crica.
I can't with you, Rod.
I
must say,
that means.
it is awesome being here, seeing as I listen to you guys on the daily as I'm in the gym, you know, doing my whole entire workout and stuff. And Ron, you are hilarious. You're so funny with some of the shit that you say.
I grew up with all the first Puerto Ricans that came to New York when everybody was beating them up and hating them and not renting apartments or giving them works, yelling, "Spicks, go back to Puerto Rico." I went to school with them, and they are still to date my dearest friends in the world. I love Puerto Rican people. What are you, Puerto Rican or Mexican?
How do you know he's Puerto Rican?
I'm not Puerto Rican, but I get that a lot. My dad's from El Salvador, and my mom's from Guatemala. So Central America.
Central America.
So we're
put that accent thing on it. He didn't even catch it.
No, but I say every time I'm on my show, I talk about Puerto Rican people. Parties, I mean, forget about it. They party, dance, cha-cha-cha. Everything is hot. I love it. I love Cuban people.
The food.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you stay in shape with the food thing? Because like
fat. No, they're all
he's
fat.
not though. He's buffed.
You know, it's really hard. I mean, I hit the gym all the time. I have to every single day because if not, obviously the Spanish genes will get to me and I will get a big belly. But I try to go to the gym every single day for 2 hours. I watch what I eat a lot, you know, unless I'm out with a great time. You know, when I was with Ricky, I was like, you know what? No, I want the classic Cali, Los Angeles, the fattest thing you can get me, give it to me.
But Ricky eats bird seed.
Oh, I know.
Ricky does not eat. Ricky's stomach goes inside out.
Oh, yeah. He literally will order nothing on the menu. He orders pieces of everything.
That's right.
Gets that to bring it to them or bring it to him, and then he just eats what he wants and then just gives it all back.
That's right. That's why he's got the perfect body.
He does.
So
I admire that.
He's a skinny man.
So hold on, too, then. We forgot to introduce you to everybody. First of all, did I even introduce Ron? I know you know Ron already, but let's do an introduction. This is Ron. Say hi.
How do you do, sir?
Hi,
I'm
Ron.
so happy that you are a descendant of a Guatemalan.
I love your hat.
Yeah, everybody loves the hat. Everybody in the chat room is saying they love the hat, too.
What? I look like an old grandfather. All I need is a Guinea Stinker cigar.
No, you look good.
You know what Guinea Stinker cigars are? Did you ever hear of a Guinea Stinker?
No, what is that?
Yeah, well, in New York years ago, the old men my age would smoke little cigars. They were Italian cigars, and they were called Guinea Stinkers because Guinea, you know, slur on Italians. And it would be a Guinea Stinker. They smelled like shit. They were horrible. It's a little Guinea Stinker cigar, and I look like Papa Giovanni from Sicily.
They're saying, though, by you putting on the hat, it solved the lighting issue.
True. See, it's my fucking white hair. It's like a light bulb.
Whoa, you're so right. It's so bright.
Right, put the hat back on. Everybody likes it.
No, I hate this hair comb. I'm not going to look like a jerk. I think these guys today look stupid with that short sides and that lump on the top of
I love
head.
that. That's how my hair is. So I love it. And that's how his hair is, too. I like it hair that way.
Let me see ugly hair.
I mean, it's horrible right now, but you can kind of see it.
Oh, you got that lump, too?
Yeah, he's got the lump,
too. You know what
too.
it looks like.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
All you have is a clit. And you got it, babe.
Hold on. So now we got the man behind the boards, Mr. Chad Murphy.
Tobias, welcome to the show, sir.
How are you, Chad? What's up? I can't see you, but I'm sure you're incredibly handsome.
Doing well. We're here in Florida, and thanks for pulling over and talking with us.
Obviously. Thank you guys so much. Again, this is an honor being here. You guys rock.
So then we got a chat room full of people. Say hello to everybody in the chat room.
Hey, everybody in the chat. What up? It's Tobias.
And they're all going to like your music. So, hey, you guys, follow Tobias. He's on Twitter at Tobias Sound. And his website is www.tobiassound.com. So first thing I want to say to start off with then is congratulations. Ricky Rebel started his own record label called Rebel Mafia Records, and Tobias is going to be the first artist that they're putting out on it.
Yes, I am.
Ricky didn't tell me.
Oh, well.
Because I would have put it on Facebook. Tell that little tramp slut bitch I'm offended. because she didn't tell me she started her own record label.
They were actually here a couple months ago, right? That was a couple months ago. But Ricky and Tobias co-headlined the Artist One tour at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, which you hated the Wells Fargo Center. That's a big place. Was the whole place filled up or just half?
No, I mean, our crowd was ridiculous because we also had a whole bunch of other performers as well, so it really helped fill up the room. But co-headlining that's where I met him. Was that tour? Yeah, we went. I mean, we hit New York City, we hit Philadelphia, we were in New Jersey, we were like everywhere in there. It was the summer, and I think everyone was very intimidated by Ricky because obviously you see him and he's like this amazing performer with this crazy act and these crazy songs, and he's been on the Billboard and all these things, and so no one talked to him, and I was just like, "Hey, dude, what's up?"
Well, he doesn't like people to talk to him.
Yeah, you know what though? We clicked right then and there. Me, him, David Keaton. Shout out to him, the man that kills it over there with Ricky.
What's up, David?
We did a ghost haunt with Ricky.
You told me about that.
And we were walking through this abandoned place, and it
was a psychiatric hospital.
I had to pee so bad, and he had to pee so bad. So we found a corner, we peed, and somebody took a picture. Of course, we got the picture back. that would not have been good publicity.
It was hilarious. We got 259,000 plays, and the whole time Ricky was live streaming on Instagram and taking selfies everywhere as everybody were running and scared.
Somebody photographed his back while he was peeing, I think.
Yeah, but we got rid of that. We didn't use that.
You edited that?
That's hilarious.
But that's horrible. Celebrities are not supposed to pee.
Tell me how we were in the VIP section once in New York City at a club. I forgot the name. And he falls asleep.
Oh, sure.
He passes out in the corner, and I'm like, Ricky, where'd you go? And we're having the greatest time, and I go to find him. He's sleeping in the corner, and I'm like, no way. You are the man. He does what he wants.
Totally,
all the
Ricky.
time.
Does exactly what he wants. He's the least inhibited human being I know. He does his thing. He doesn't give a fuck what people think or say or do.
You should have seen. We met at a McDonald's to do it, and he came strutting in McDonald's. We're going on a ghost hunt, and he came in with 6-inch heels. We're climbing through windows, and
that's hilarious.
This is a McDonald's out in Lake Ronkonkoma, where the people are not exactly cosmopolites. Not the most sophisticated people. So when they saw him walking in looking like her, with the blue hair, the blue eyeshadow, the lipstick, and the high heels, they freaked out. I mean, I thought he looked.
That's hilarious.
So we have a lady in the chat room from Germany, and she's one of Ricky Rebel's biggest fans. Her name is B. Claudia. So give it a shout out, because that way we want her to be your fan too, and she'll start listening to your music. But her name's B.
Sounds good.
So say hi to B. And,
hi, B.
She's already writing how cool and how kind you are and how cool you are, and then we just got you on the air, so that's pretty cool.
All right, now let's get
Thank
down
you
to
so
brass
much.
tacks. What kind of music have you got? Am I going to like it, or is it shitty?
I hope so. I mean, Jimmy, I think, likes a good amount of it. I mean, it's hard to really put me into a category for the fact that I'm bilingual, so I do a lot of pop Latino, Latin pop music. But at the same time, I'm not traditionally a singer like Ricky. That's how he kind of found me. We're working on a collaboration. Don't tell anybody. I guess it's the first time I'm allowed to talk about it though, which I'm excited about.
You sent me one, didn't you? Call Want or something?
The one I sent you, I think, was Want You. So,
okay.
That one is more Justin Bieber-y pop, But singers don't say I'm a singer. Rappers don't say I'm a rapper. So I'm like I'm in my own niche, I like to think. And I just kind of do music that comes to me. I've done reggaeton. I've done Latin pop. Have you
ever done Bacha Me Bicho?
What?
Bacha Me Bicho.
No, I would love to know what that is.
Kiss my dick.
Oh my God!
First of all, he's straight.
No, I'm not saying. No, I wasn't. Listen, I'm not like those guys in Hollywood making cheesy passes. I'm married to you anyway. No, there was bacho is kiss, right, in Spanish, in real Spanish. Now, not dialect.
Yeah, I speak. I don't know what Spanish I speak, because beso means kiss in mine.
Si bacho in Spanish, in Castilian. Bacho me bicho. Bicho is your penis.
You know what? I can see it, because the way I said it would be besa mi pito.
Yes. I speak pure Italian, but most people in America, New York, speak Sicilian, right, or Napolitan, Neapolitan, which is a derivative and a dialect of. When I was in Sicily, I had no idea what the hell they were saying. I mean, they were speaking Italian. They thought, to me, it sounded like some strange language.
Well, okay. So anyway, hold on. I want to go back because I want to talk about the music a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm
Talk to
originally
me.
born in Miami, right? I'm born in Miami, and I want to know who
Ooh.
some of your influences are because about I don't know before Pitbull became famous,
Yeah.
I was in a studio with this guy, and his name was Jimmy Star, and he spelt it with 2 R's. And I had some hip hop friends that were in there, and they were doing these amazing songs, and we were all like screaming in the chorus in the background. But they were doing it, and Pitbull is on it, and all these people are on it. And this is like right before, and they were like, "This guy's going to be really, really big." And so we put this song out, and like 4 months later, Pitbull's like at the top of the charts, you know. And like, and in a lot of ways, some of the stuff you do kind of does remind me a little bit of Pitbull.
I'm so happy you say that because that's literally the biggest influence I have. I know Ricky was one of the people that had me essentially study his path, what he's done. You know I'm a very big collaborator, whether it's because I'm a producer as well. You know, whether it's collaborating with someone to produce a track, singles just for them, or to kind of write my own tracks and then kind of like give them to other people, or even literally just having people on my songs, because it's a lot of negativity comes in this industry where people think that you can't help each other because, say, if I'm at a performance and I bring my friend, they think that this other person's gonna take all my fans away. When in reality, not only do I get the fans, I don't care if you only have like 100 followers, 200 followers. If you're cool and I like your music, come chill, you know. And even if you give me 10 followers,
but Jimmy was very angry with me months ago. I took away his 3 fans.
Anyway, go back because I think first of all I think Pitbull's cool. Like I when I lived in Florida, I used to get to cover the Source Awards. And the Source Awards was down there, and so like I went to the Source Awards and I got to interview Pitbull, and this is when he was like first. I mean, he was like nothing like.
Isn't Pitbull the rapper?
Yes.
Ugh, I never liked him.
Actually, you do like him.
I do like him.
Yes.
What did he do?
You like it when he does stuff with other people. Like you liked it when he did stuff with Jennifer Lopez and with other people.
J-Lo's huge with him, yeah.
Yeah, J-Lo's is huge, really big. So like you actually do like some of it. You just don't like all of it. Ron doesn't like rap, but he really doesn't like gangster rap.
No, any rap. Rap is not singing. Rap is talking. I could rap. And I went down the street and I saw your face. Now I'm gonna get you.
Then you're not gonna like his music because he does pop rap.
Well, I don't like rap, so I can't like every music.
You might like some of them. Not all of them are.
I think he actually will like it.
Listen, I'm gonna sing you a song. Tell me if you'll record it and sell it for me. Stand there just a moment, darling. Let me catch my breath.
He won't know that.
I've never seen a picture quite so lovely. Now, who the fuck would buy that? Years ago, they did. Johnny Mathis sang it, and it was a #1 hit. Sold millions of copies. So it's a matter of time. I come from a different time zone, different era. In my day, in the 50s, if Johnny Mathis, when he started off, started to rap.
Ask him if he has heard of Johnny Mathis.
He has had to. You have ever?
No, he's like 20 years old. 20. How old are you? You're like 21, right?
23.
23.
I don't know who Johnny Mathis is.
I bet he doesn't know who Johnny Mathis is.
One of the greatest singers of our time. The greatest singer.
I went to the same high school as Bruce Springsteen. Does that help?
No. Wait, Johnny Mathis.
Actually, no. Just for like musical knowledge, you should look it up because believe it or not, the 2 people who've sold the most records in the history of music are Johnny Mathis and Frank Sinatra. So they've sold more than like
Frank Sinatra. I did know.
Okay.
That one I did know.
Well, Mathis is better than Frank Sinatra.
Well, Frank Sinatra would sing a ballad like that. So I came from an era where if you sang your music in 1959, they'd have kicked your ass off that stage so fast. They'd say, where did you get this one from? He's not singing. Singing is holding a note. Hello, young lovers, whoever you are. And you can hold the note. Rapping is, hello, young lovers, whoever you are. You know, it's just not singing.
I agree.
To my ear, it's a new thing that the kids got hooked on. But let me tell you something. Ballads are coming back because in New York, the nightclubs now have all singers that sing ballads. Everybody's singing. Lady Gaga sings ballads with Tony Bennett. Everybody's singing the old ballads again. And the kids love it. They love slow dancing because they get a chance to rub a little. And, you know, it's
actually,
all coming
kids
back.
love Tobias, too. So here's what we're going to do.
Tobias
so first
is
of all,
probably...
no, he's very, very talented.
Listen,
and
he couldn't work with blue hair. if he wasn't.
Oh, absolutely, because Ricky doesn't work with
Ricky
shit.
would not have.
Since you're the first one like signed to the label,
Let
so
me tell you something about Ricky. He wouldn't even say hello to you if he didn't think you were good.
That's why I really, he influences all my decisions pretty much now. You know, I'll just call him up on the phone when I have some like things going on, or I'll send him my music. He almost pre-approves everything. Well, especially now because of the label. You know, especially now, I have a song called Perfecto, which coincidentally is a collaboration. Sony The Orchard is actually distributing it. It's doing really well, and we just got Mr. Mig from Audio Max Studios to do a remix for it, just who actually does stuff for Ricky Rebel as well. So hopefully I can get a Billboard spot for the label as well if everything keeps going really well, because I think the song's amazing. It features Crimson TGS, which is another group that I happened to meet alongside the tour that I met with Ricky Rebel.
Aaron Carter was on that tour, right, too? Wasn't he?
He was. He didn't necessarily make it to the Wells Fargo Center because he
That's when he got into a car accident or something, or he got arrested for drugs or something.
That's exactly what happened.
We went to Wells Fargo Center to see Expose, but they only filled a little bit of it. They filled the whole thing.
No, I suppose they filled that place all the way to back rafters.
I know,
filled.
but the stage was cut in half, and so there was only half of it.
Oh, they did it open?
They filled the whole thing.
Listen, why don't you sing me a nice Spanish song? I think I'd like that.
No, we're gonna play his name in a second. Wait,
I'm serious. I think I would like his music in his own in Latin.
He does do. He raps in Latin too.
No, I don't want to rap. Don't you do like a besame mucho? You don't do that?
Do you want me to sing to you, Ron?
Yeah,
Is that what you
something
want?
like so I could say how good your voice is.
First, let's play his video, and then let him think about it. Let's play his
Yeah,
video.
let me think about it.
Hold on. Okay, so first of all, like everybody, you got to remember Tobias. Even on Ricky Rebel, it's they're like an indie label, so they don't have huge money like a Sony. And you want to like support their music. So if you like it, we want you to buy it. He has a single called "Want You" that I like a lot. I listen to it all the time. It's up on iTunes right now. He has a new song.
Is it a ballad?
No, he's got a new song called "Robber." And it right now is on the top 10 independent dance charts presented by Beats of Ages. Tell us a little bit about the song.
Well, it happened. I do Royal Caribbean tours. So I did my third one about a month ago, and where I got to perform in Jamaica, Haiti, Mexico. On top of the fact that I brought all of my friends with me, I brought like 20 of my friends with me.
That's
so
fun.
it was literally the most outstanding time ever. But Robert, I wrote after I went on my tour before that, and it was to Bermuda. And, it has that Caribbean vibe, the Caribbean, beautiful and everything. Because I listened to that music all the time when I was out there. But I kind of, no one has really touched upon that type of beat or that type of track and vibe and kind of do it the way I do. Because I like to get a little pop Spanish reggaeton vibe, but just do it in English and so that people kind of understand what I'm trying to say.
I love it though that you did it in English, because like I don't like them. I'm okay when it switches back and forth between English and Spanish. But if it's all in one language and I don't speak the language, even if I like the beat, there's just something I have a resistance. I mean, it's only me. Yeah. It's like a stupid thing, but I prefer so. The fact that you do sing it in English and it's got the non-English vibe, but you singing in English to me makes it unique.
Yeah, well, years ago, this is for the old bags out there. Domenico Modugno, that's his name, sang Volare. And Volare was only sung in Italian, never in English, and it was on the #1 charts for months as one of the best songs. You know it, Volare.
Oh, yeah. I think
only in Italian.
By the way, too, Meg and Alan are listening, and Meg says call her.
Meg. Now listen, Meg, I love and adore you. You have fingers, and the fingers are not just for getting manicures.
You don't ever answer your phone.
And I never answer my phone. It's terrible.
All right, let's go back to
Tobias.
I
get like 5,000 calls.
No, we'll go back. I want to go back. So, Chad.
Wait, you made a statement. I'm not a snob. I get 200 calls a day. If that's a little bit, I cannot return them. So I scan down and I only return my close friends' calls.
But Meg is your close friend.
Yeah, I know, but she doesn't call me.
Oh, okay. You got
like,
so first of all, everybody wants to know two things before we go. What kind of music inspires you to write and sing? And they want to know if you're in a Hummer.
That's hilarious.
Looks like
I'm not in a Hummer. I'm in a 2017 Jeep Wrangler, because it has been my dream car for the longest time. Because first of all, it is the car that everyone needs in the winter, but it's that summer car everyone wants.
Oh my God! First of all,
you heard it here.
I wanted that. I didn't get it because I'm a little older, so we bought a Jeep Cherokee Trailhawk, but it's got big tires and everything, but not like a Wrangler. But I love the Jeep.
He's not telling you the real reason why he bought the Hawk. Because the salesman said you could pull cars out of the snow and mud.
Yeah, I have these hooks on it. It's like
now he never used it. We have no intention of ever pulling anyone out of snow or mud.
I just like it because it's Butch.
But you could. You could if you needed to.
Drives the Butch car in Potoswar Pump's heels.
Yeah, no, I don't. But I just like it because it's Butch. And we got mango orange. What color is yours? Ours is mango tango. It's orange.
He drives a Butch car because he gets his tits caught in the steering wheel when he has his fall season.
No, mine's all black, but it has all the whole 9 yards. It has the lights on top and the front.
Congratulations! Yeah. Like I think good for you. That's the bomb. So now we're gonna. Okay, so they want to know what kind of music inspires you, real quick, and then you're gonna announce the song, and Chad, you're gonna play it.
Wait a second. Do you have the toilet seat next to yours in the passenger side? Do you have the toilet seat?
No, it's not the toilet. Does your passenger side seat? Does it open up with a secret compartment underneath it?
It doesn't. I didn't even know that was a thing. What?
Well, you can put a potty.
Why didn't I get that?
No, they actually say that like you can put ice in it and put sodas and keep them cold in it. Or
if you're traveling a distance, you could put a hospital potty in there. You know those piss pens. And if you have
I know exactly what you're talking about.
You know, I always rest stops. Rest stops.
And Meg says, "Listen." All right, what kind of music inspires you the most?
I know everything from Chris Brown, Justin Bieber to more recent artists like Sean Paul, Tory Lanez. I'm very new, and then I love Usher. Omarion, Nicky Jams, Romeo, Aventura. It's really
Usher's
hard.
In trouble. Do you ever
I heard about that.
Usher,
I don't know the exact thing, but
I don't know it either. But he's giving everybody some kind of sexual disease.
Don't spread rumors.
No, I saw it on Twitter.
Don't.
That's exactly where I saw it. That's exactly where I saw it.
We have a singer who's handsome as they come. He's Spanish, and he's always dolled up in tuxedos and suits. What's his name? He sings beautiful.
Thank you so much, Ron.
It could be you if you got smart. He's very famous. He played that place you played.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The handsome singer, the Latin guy. He's got a one-word name.
Romeo.
No. He's an '80s guy. He's
sings in Spanish.
He was on our show. I forgot. He was from. What's the guy's name? We had him on the show. He had a huge hit in the '80s. Because we go to a lot of '80s shows because I like all that '80s music.
Fabulous singer.
Oh, I forgot now.
Like Romeo Romero or something like that.
He is really good though. But hold on, let's go back. All right, you guys. So Tobias has this song. It's called "Robber." Chad, do you have it?
Got it.
All right, you introduce it for us. We're going to let everybody listen to it, and then we'll come back and talk some more.
All right, guys, this is Robert by Tobias on the Jimmy Star Show. You heard it here first.
Your body is perfection, it's part of my selection. Your body is my selection. You come into my section, you making a correction. VIP in my section. And now you got me texting, feeling like a blessing. Rewind blessings, yeah. Never got me flexing, my love you always testing. Why you always testing me? No, you feeling, you robbing. Oh no, you taking my loving, you loving. No, do you feel what I feel? Is it real? No, I holla, you robber. Oh, shimmy, yeah. You sneaking by me like a robber. Shimmy, yo, shimmy, yeah. You came out of nowhere like a robber. Shimmy, yo, shimmy, yeah. You ain't taking money like a robber. Shimmy, yo, shimmy, yeah. You be stealing my heart like a robber. You got me feeling like I'm 90 degrees, hands to the ceiling. When you dancing on me, I had a feeling that you like me. When you stole my heart and became wifey. Tell me, baby, what you thinking if we lead a party? Give your girl what you need. You got me tripping. I just want you to see that I ain't playing. I want you to believe. Your body is perfection, it's part of my selection. Your body is my selection. You come into my section, you making a correction. VIP in my section. And now you got me texting, feeling like a blessing. Rewind blessings, yeah. Never got me flexing, my love you always testing. Why you always testing me? No, 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 no. You taking my loving, you loving. No, no, no. Do you feel what I feel? Is it real? No, no, no. I holla, you rubber, you rubber. Oh, shimmy, yo, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. You sneaking by me like a robber. Shimmy, shimmy, yo, yo, shimmy, shimmy, yeah, yeah. You came out of nowhere like a robber. Shimmy, shimmy, yo, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. You ain't taking money like a robber. Shimmy, shimmy, yo, yo, shimmy, shimmy, yeah, yeah. You be stealing my heart like a robber. No, 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 you stealing, you robbing. Oh no, 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 no. You taking my loving, you loving. No, no, no. Do you feel what I feel? Is it real? No, no, no. I holla, you robber, you robber. Oh, shimmy, yo, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. You sneaking by me like a robber. Shimmy, shimmy, yo, yo, shimmy, shimmy, yeah, yeah. You came out of nowhere like a robber. Shimmy, shimmy, yo, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. You ain't taking money like a robber. Shimmy, shimmy, yo, yo, shimmy, shimmy, yeah, yeah. You be stealing my heart like a robber. You sneaking by me like a robber. You came out of nowhere like a robber. You ain't taking money like a robber. You be stealing my heart like a robber.
There you go, Jim Boy and Robert.
Hey, everybody, that's Robert. That's Tobias.
Now everybody's waiting for my comments. Here we go.
Uh-oh, this is like American
First
Idol.
of all, you're a fraud. You are not you are not a rapper. You were singing in that song. You were holding notes, whether it was recorded through the recording equipment. I don't know who was holding the notes, but you were not talking. You were singing. The rhythm is shut them out. The rhythm is fabulous. The opening was fabulous. I love the Latin beat to get you in the mood. The lyrics were okay, but the song was good, and your voice is good. And you want to know something? I liked it. I have no problem.
Yes.
Seriously.
Yes.
Because,
That's a pretty big deal.
because you're not a rapper. Rappers talk. You sing. There's a difference. And the music was coming in with your voice to hold you. Rappers usually have a quiet centerpiece, you know, the middle where the music stops and they go, and I'm bullshit, and the music comes back. Your music, I like this. I liked it. And I'm not blowing smoke up your ass because I wouldn't do that for anybody, not even Joey.
I apprate that so much. Like I said, I'm not a
different.
complete rapper. I'm just not I don't know. I can't. I'm like, I feel like I'm in the middle.
Don't lie to yourself with that rapper shit if you think that's a compliment. You're a singer.
Actually, I would call you, because you say pop and hip hop, I would say hip hop.
Yeah, hip hop.
No, not hip hop. Hip hop.
Hip hop. That's whatever
Hip-hop.
that shit is.
Yeah.
Which is a category. It actually is a category. Hip hop.
You're
I
really
didn't know that.
You're really not a rapper. So you're just lying to people. When you say you're a rapper and they buy your music,
Everybody in the chat room said love the rhythm and the beat.
the rhythm
of the
was
song.
fabulous.
So much. Thank you so much.
No, the
You see,
rhythm-
you can-
I could dance to that all night. The rhythm was great. Your voice held notes. You whispered notes.
So where did you shoot the video?
The video was actually there's this really cool place called Fine Malt Vintage in Providence, Rhode Island. They have exclusive sneakers like those Yeezys that you saw in there. They go for like almost $1,500 now. And the guy just let me use them, just let me have a whole bunch of different things. They tricked me out, and they sponsored the whole entire video, and they shut down the whole entire store for the day, and just let us shoot everything there. So I had
Did he give you the sneakers to keep?
No.
no, but I got a cool vest and babe
Fuck
shorts.
the vest. You needed $1,500.
First of all, though, you're
sneakers.
very popular in Rhode Island, though, right? Like you as an artist, you have a big following in Rhode Island.
Yeah, there and in the Boston area. That's probably my biggest following is up there.
I saw in the video it says Luke's, and that's why when I was trying to talk before we were listening to the music. Do you remember the band Two Live Crew? Like maybe you're so young you can't even know, but Two Live Crew was like a huge like rap band group from the like 80s and 90s in Miami, and they got in trouble and had to go to Supreme Court for one of their songs and all kinds of stuff. But they were really like good, and that's what it made me think of because it said Luke's, and I'm sure he used to have a storefront that looked like that down there also. Huh?
I just burped.
Oh.
I said, excuse me.
Everybody says that they liked it. Even
I
Alan
did,
liked
too.
it. The rhythm was good, and it takes you a good mood where it takes the listener. So
I like it.
You guys are all amazing listeners. Thank you so much.
you gotta
Go
like
ahead
it.
and follow me, Tobias Sound on Twitter and
That's
Tobias
right,
Music
guys.
Artist on Instagram.
Oh yeah, it's Tobias Music Artist on Instagram. You guys, he's going to be playing all kinds of shows and doing all kinds of stuff with Ricky Rebel 2018 is going to be a really big year. They're working on music, right? You're working on music now for the new album?
Yes, we actually have, I don't know how much, I can't really talk about it too much, but we have a really cool song that when I was in Los Angeles, I was actually in the car with him, and we were playing the new Alpha. We were playing one of the songs, and I kind of just started doing stuff to one of them, and he loved it to the point where as soon as I got home, he goes, "This is the track. Do what you just did. Do it again." But record it. So
Can you even remember when you do that? Can you remember when you're freestyling? Do you remember what you freestyled?
No, a lot of times, I don't.
I wouldn't either.
Well,
The way wouldn't.
Don't get smart, motherfucker. When it comes to show business, my brain functions.
That's true.
It's only when I'm in the real world of Donald Trump and people coming out about being groped that I get stupid. and I tune out. I'm not interested in the world of today. Not at all. Stinks. I feel sorry for all the young people today.
So, okay, so before you talked about another song, because we got to wrap this up in a second, but you talked about another song that The Orchard released. What's the name of it? Is it on iTunes?
It is. It is now. It's called Perfecto.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to hear a Spanish song. Because you speak Spanish beautifully. Your enunciation is like you were born there, not like an American.
It's actually my first language, believe it or not. Spanish is my first language. But English is my second language.
Okay, but so you were born here or there?
I was born in New Jersey. But both my parents only really spoke Spanish.
Oh, that's why. Because you have a beautiful enunciation of Spanish. I love the way you put it out there, with such a Spanish,
bravado.
Arrogance.
The bravado. That bravado.
I want to hear a Spanish song.
We don't have a Spanish
Chad,
one.
do you have a Spanish song?
I only sent him one song. Do you have any videos that are in Spanish on YouTube?
Are you against Spanish people?
No,
I don't, because we're shooting that video next week, actually. But I mean, if you go on Spotify, look up Tobias Perfecto, or on Apple Music, Tobias Perfecto. It's doing awesome. It's gotten some really good reactions. Everyone loves it, and I wrote the whole entire track. And we're
going to listen to it later. We're going out tonight, so
Perfect.
It's in the car on our way to wherever we're going. I forgot.
Perfecto.
All right, everybody. So listen up. This is Tobias Sound. He has a badass Jeep. And actually Tobias, but his Twitter is Tobias Sound, and his website is tobiassound.com. Please support him. Get the single Robber, get Want You, get Perfecto, anything he's got up on iTunes. Let's support indie artists. He's on Twitter tweeting with us a lot, so if you're in our Twitter group, join it if you're not, and tweet with him. He's a really cool guy, and he does his own tweets. And we want to congratulate you on the success of Robber, number one, signing to Rebel Mafia Records, and just your career in general. And the fact that you actually produce and write for other people is something that really will help you stand out, too, from all the other performers.
On the Jimmy Star Show, you get 4 stars.
Yeah, Ron! Ron, you are so amazing.
You just give that boy a hug and kiss from me. And tell him you always think of him, and we wish him such wellness. And the same thing with you. The both of you should just skyrocket to fame because you're very nice people. And I like
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Hopefully, we can all meet up soon. I know we're trying to do something in New York, so.
Once we move to Palm Springs, if ever we could sell this fucking house, that the builder keeps outdoing us and taking our buyers away. It's true. We live in a new development. He gives them free everything.
Actually, I invited Tobias last week to come, but he was coming back from California to go with us with the Randy Jones thing that we did on last week on Wednesday. But he couldn't go, but he would have had a blast. He had a blast. When something comes up, I'll remember and send you a text to see if you want to come, because it's a lot of fun.
Let me know.
Randy Jones. I was standing there talking to Randy with my cocktail in my hand, and if I looked away, he would sneak and pour more vodka in, and I'm drinking, and I thought, Jesus, this vodka never seems to end, Until 2 in the morning, and I was so blitzed. I was loaded, bombed, destroyed, but I had a ball. I love that club. Oh my God, is that?
We went to some really cool club. I don't even know. It was in the bottom of
the Electric Room. It's called the Electric Room. in the bottom of some hotel. You walk down a garage ramp of cement and broken shit.
All with like
and it
graffiti all over the walls.
It looked like rats would be running around, garbage pails. I thought, oh my God, where are they taking us now? Then you get in the building. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. The club, it's called the Electric Room, and the club is called, the hotel is Dream, the Dream Hotel. See, I remember
the Dream Hotel. That was
Not
good.
you little fag.
Oh wow.
I remember things. It says because I remember what's important. I just don't remember his bullshit.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm dying right now.
That's
But
fine.
yeah,
All
if
right.
you guys ever have any places you guys want me to
We're
go,
gonna see you in
I will be
California.
there.
We're gonna see you in New York soon. The next time we go, I'll get you.
No,
an
I
invite.
hope we see him in California. That means we get out of here soon.
We'll do both. How about
We'll
that
do
one?
both.
do
How's
both.
that, Tobias? All right, everybody, you guys
We'll
check
do
out.
New York as we're driving to California.
Follow at Tobias Sound on Twitter. You guys, Tobias, thanks so much. Have a great weekend, and thanks for coming on the show.
Tobias,
Thank you guys so much.
You're
you
great.
guys are amazing. You are amazing, Ron.
No, you are great.
Amazing.
You are amazing.
All right, bye-bye, you guys.
And give Ricky a hug.
All right, everybody.
What
You
a
gotta
nice
love it.
guy. There are so many nice people in the world. So many.
Nick
Maybe
says
one
come to
day.
Hilton Head.
Maybe one day he'll be a president.
You
We'll
never
have a
know.
nice president.
All right, everybody. So
Who's
you
in
can
Hilton Head?
Meg.
Oh,
No,
Meg,
she says
you're-
come to Hilton Head. I don't know when.
Oh, honey, I can't come to Hilton Head.
So you guys listen up.
I'd love to,
You
but
can hear us every Wednesday from 3 to 4:50 p.m. on W4CY with the fabulous Chad Murphy. And we're on Hamilton Radio in New Jersey, Monster FM Radio in New York, K4HD Radio in LA, Jackalope Radio in St. Louis, Caliber Radio in South Carolina. We're on iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Stitcher, iTunes, Audio Boom, Apple TV, Spreaker, and Podbean. And on television, you can see us on Vimeo, YouTube, and Roku.